friends, it's Christy. Welcome to Bitly Ditley Has Plans. Today's video is the first episode in my sticker reorganization series, so let's get started. All right, friends, so this is long overdue. I think I've been talking about reorganizing my stickers for like the last couple of months. I've been mentioning it in all of my Plan With Me videos. So here's what I thought we would do in this first video. And yes, I am gonna kind of break it up into a series because I wanna get your comments and feedback, and there's a lot of homework I'm gonna need to do off camera as we go through this process. And so what I thought we'd do first of all is just kind of walk you through what I have, kind of doing like an inventory of my storage albums, kind of the system I had started using and where it started falling apart for me and that kind of thing. So starting off with these two books here, these are photo albums. It was a 2-pack set that I found on Amazon. When I first started decorative planning, I kind of went on all the Facebook groups like so many of us do. Took a look at how people were doing their stickers, what they were putting them in, that kind of thing. And these albums were by far one of the most popular. And these are great because they have side entry. So you put them in on the side here, and so they don't fall out through the top. I would say that the quality of these, the pages are kind of in that same feel of the Planner Kate sticker books. I think some pages feel a little thicker than others, but this is what I started off with. What I did was I just took a piece of scrapbook paper. This little postcard here was actually, I think this came from Ohana Craft Company, and I just kind of put my own little covers to it. This is from an Erin Condren mailer envelope, this little background here, and then this little postcard. I think these came from Nicole Hutch Designs. I think she's the one that puts all of these postcards in it. So this now just has some of my customs that I had done, my name. I had some headers, some ideas that I had for blank notes pages. Haven't used those, but basically that's what these are. This one here with the Erin Condren background, again, this was a mailer envelope that I cut up and stuck in here as like the little cover. This is where I keep my Erin Condren sheets because they don't fit in any of the other albums I have. So this was a great way for me to store these. So that's what I have in here. These sheets here I got at the store when I went to Virginia, these ones here. This kit was one that I already used, and I just have some leftover pieces. I just saved them on the sheet. So that's those two albums, and I'll link everything that I can down in the description. So then what I also bought was these binders, these little mini binders here. They're 3-ring. I bought a box of page protectors that fit. I think it was like a box of 100. Again, all of this was purchased online through Amazon. The binders actually came in a set of 3, and I gave my mom the third one. I have a feeling it was like a teal stripe. And so what I ended up doing was, because the Planner Kate sheets didn't fit in these albums, they were too tall, I ended up getting these so that I could put the Planner Kate stickers in them. What they are now is, it's just kind of the overflow. It's the leftover kits. So I've just kind of, this is what I used in July, I think that very first year, August. This would have been 2020, I believe. So yeah, just that first year of planning. So I've got 2 binders now. This is January through June. So I did 6 months in each since I had 2 binders. So I've got all of my leftover kits. I actually do have, though, in here, kits that I never used or haven't used yet, is what I'm saying, because I do plan to use up these kits through this year. So like this one here from Orange Umbrella Co., I bought it and then ended up not using it. So I want to move this out into a more current book so that I'll have it. So I progressed to that. So those are the binders that I have. And then of course, Planner Kate came out with her own albums. So what I have from Planner Kate is the freebie album, which was awesome because the freebies fit perfectly in all of these little slots. So this is how I have all of my freebies from Planner Kate. And then I have freebies from other shops like Orange Umbrella Co. Ones that fit in these sleeves, I started putting them in here. I don't mind mixing sticker companies together. I don't know how you feel about it. Let me know your thoughts. To me, it was like freebies go in here. If they fit in here, like here's my Phoenix plans, here's some from Nicole Hutch Designs, Palm and Oak. So just kind of, there's my freebie from Ever Changing Plans. Any kind of stickers that fit in here, these are from Fern Creek Stickers, I would put in here. So I still have some pages left in here. So this is pretty good. Like I feel like the freebies are gonna stay in here because that's what it's meant for. So when I started with the Planner Kate albums, what I did was I thought I would only need 2. And I did January to June and July to December, just like I had in those binders. And I used some Avery labels and just my label maker. So these are the tabs that I use that you'll see here. And then I just used my label maker to make little labels like this. And I did it on clear paper. And my label maker is just it's just a little Dymo printer here. So this is what I use to make those little labels. And I would put all of my kits for each month inside here. So it was in my caddy, in my little felt caddy that I could take upstairs and downstairs. All I did was I carried the 6 months that I needed, right? Whatever period of the year I was in. So here's July. And again, so this has lots of leftover kits, but there are some like this one here that I ended up not using. And so I kind of want to move that into a more current book. What ended up happening was breaking it up into 6 months started getting really fat. Like this has some of the kits missing from it. So imagine if this was full, it just got too much. So I ended up towards the end of the year needing to buy another book. And so I bought this one here. I didn't even put labels on it. I just used sticky notes. So this is just September through December. So this only has 4 months of kits in it. And look at how thick it got. Like it got overgrown. And so I was like, okay, I think I need to break it up even more. So that's when I started kind of getting really crazy with the kits. So I have these albums here. In addition to those for kits, I have one that I have for scripts. And these are all Planner Kate as well as Fern Creek stickers. So again, I don't mind mixing the shops. It's more about the category for me. And again, let me know your thoughts. Do you like to have your stickers divided up by shop or by category? For me, if I know I want a script, then I look in this book. And then this one here is my functional stickers. So this is all of my CLR3s that I use in social media. I use these on my Clean Mama routine. I love these just sort of open basic labels. And then I also have, I think I have one of every color now. I might be missing one color in this sheet, but I use this color key so that I know which ones I already have. And I put them in number order is how I did it. So color number 14, 15, 16, etc. And then this is CLR4. So I have color number 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 5. I have 6, etc. So you see how I go there. So then I also have in here the other functional. So these are like icon functionals, I guess. So the ones with the puppy paw, ones with the soccer ball, basketball, bowling, and then some of these other volunteer a lot of these I got on sale through her warehouse sales. Habit trackers. So these are just kind of all the functional boxes. And then I have some of these back here. These are from Erin Condren, these little date dots. I kind of, again, just mixing shops, it didn't matter. This was just from an oops bag, like a grab bag, and so I didn't know where to put them, so I just stuck it in the back here. So I think I'm going to keep functional stickers together in this book. I'm going to keep scripts, and I'm going to keep icons. So this is the other book that I have. This is icons. And again, I have the little color key here. This is where I keep all of these kind of stickers. Again, a lot of these are Planner Kate. That's who I kind of really started out with. And then I got into Fern Creek stickers, and then now I have icons. These are smaller sheets, and the reason why I bought the smaller album from Fern Creek stickers is because I think I might move these into a smaller album like this, because I noticed when you're always reaching in and trying to dig in to get these smaller pages, it really does kind of crinkle, and I think it kind of wears on the actual pages. And because these pages are not as thick quality as like the Fern Creek sticker books, I think I'm gonna see if I can fit these into something smaller. And so just kind of at the back, this was a big freebie from HandCam Plan. Just some of the random icons in the back here. So that's functional, scripts, and icons. So I have an album for each of those. And then I also bought some of this size because I, again, didn't know what I needed. And let's start with this album I dedicated to Doodle Girls. It's one of the smaller albums. It's only 1/2 inch. And so I have all of my Doodle Girls from Planarcade in here. And usually what I do is I try to put them in page order. So like 20F, 24, etc. So I have all of these little gals in here. And I think this is good. I don't think I'll outgrow this book in terms of Doodle Girls. I don't need every Doodle Girl. I just buy the ones I like or that are appropriate to me. So I have that one there. And then this book here, I don't have a label on it because this was just, so I started kind of putting some of her icon sheets. I put some quotes in here, basically sheets that were this size that fit in these pages. So that's what I have here, just kind of mixed icon scripts things. And again, I think this works for this book. And again, just because the pages start getting kind of messed up if you put stickers in here that are too small and you're always ramming your hand in there. And I'm kind of rough on my stuff, friends. My mom always says that I'm rough on my socks and my shoes and stuff. Okay, and then I have this bigger book, and I was using this as just sort of like scripts and things from other shops. And again, I think I'm gonna move them into, if they fit, into books this size so that it's fitting appropriately and I'm not messing up the pages. But I have all of my Nicole Hutch Designs scripts here. And then I have some of her mixed icon and scripts. Then I go into Fern Creek stickers, scripts. This was the scripts that I got from Vanessa Rogel. And then I have some things from Big Elephant Plans. And then I have my Saya Planning. Again, kind of a mix of her scripts and the icons. This was the Happy Mail sheet she just sent me. So, and then these are from Ohana Craft Co., Ever Changing Plans, and then some from Orange Umbrella Co. And then there's a bunch of these freebies that don't fit in my freebie album. Oh, this is not a freebie. I actually bought this from a dog store here in town. Isn't that cute? This toot shall pass. Bulldogs, if you don't know, are famous for farting. So and he looks like my Otis. That's the color my Otis is. He's up here, by the way, sleeping. So these are just, again, random freebies that don't fit in my freebie album. So there's that. Again, I kind of feel like I need to get another one of these. I'm finding more reasons to buy more albums because they're smaller and I think it'll work better. And then I won't mess up the pages in here so much. Okay, so that's that. And then when I was in Virginia at the Erin Condren store, I did buy this book because I wanted something that would fit the Erin Condren stickers that I had. So I think I will keep these in here like this. I think because they fit so nicely in here, and I know it's Erin Condren, again, kind of going backwards on what I said, like that I like to keep my things categorized versus by shop. Because the Erin Condren stickers are so different, I think I'm just gonna leave these in here like this. I use these in my Clean Mama, I think. So that's my Erin Condren one. And then because I love Chrissy-Ann Designs too, I ordered this binder, customized it with Bitly Ditly on it. And I have kind of my Chrissy-Ann Design stuff. So these are all sheets that I had bought from Michael's. They were on clearance and I haven't put them in here because there's no room in here. So these are sort of all of my Chrissy-Ann Design. I have a couple of kits, but this binder I bought with a bundle of boxes. So I have all of these rainbow boxes that came in there and then a couple of kits. I used this last year. This was January of 2020. So this one I didn't even use, so I should try to use that one. This one here too I didn't use, so I should try to use that. So this is my Chrissy-Ann Designs binder because, again, these sheets are a unique size that don't fit in any of the other albums that I have. And so these are from Planner Envy, and they're kits that I didn't end up using yet. Maybe I'll bring them in this year and use them, but I put them in these page protectors and I just slipped them in this album just to keep them safe. And then in the back here, I have my planner case. This is for my 2022 vision board word of the year, which I haven't done yet. But I put my ever-changing plans sheets in here because I don't have page protectors that fit these sheets. Again, these are larger than anything else that I have. So I've just kind of slipped these in the back of this binder. You can see they're starting to curl a little bit. It's not really a great system. It's just what I've done. And these sit in my planner tote. Okay, and then my last album that I have been using is this little one. This is from the Dollar Tree, and this has all of my Phoenix Plans scripts in there. So I kind of keep these separate. Again, kind of going against my whole idea of categories, because this is where I have all of my Clean Mama stuff. And then I have some other scripts like my soccer, basketball, the shopping, my Disney and my Hulu, just some other ones that I ordered from her, as well as like basketball practice, soccer practice. So these are all Phoenix Plans, specific to Phoenix Plans. And I like having hers together again because I use them like for Clean Mama. I use them for very specific purposes. And then my time stickers are in here often. I have them out on my desk right now because I was just filming yesterday with them. But so this has kind of become my little Phoenix Plans book. That's what I currently have been using, is a bunch of Planner Kate ones and then some Dollar Tree stuff and then some Amazon stuff as like overflow. I will say my scripts, my icons, and my weekly kits, those albums are the ones that I keep in my little planner caddy that moves with me upstairs and downstairs or goes with me to our cabin. The rest of them that are like the overflow stickers or the kits that I've already used, those I keep here at home in my planner, like my little caddy thing, the little thing that stands next to my desk. Those I don't have to travel with. So just to review again what I bought from Fern Creek Stickers. Okay, so I have all of these. So this one was a gift. This album she gifted to those of us on her Q4 PR team. So I love this. Again, it's the hybrid album. It has the nice page protectors that have the side opening on both sides of the sheet, and then it has the release sticker paper in it in the middle. Beautiful. I love this book. It's so pretty. Oops, I had it upside down. Okay, so I have this one. I had purchased this sticker book here. I started putting some leftover stickers in here. I'm still not quite sure how I want to do this. And then I bought 2 of the small size, 1 in the medium, and then I have 3 in the large. And what I thought was, so as I mentioned when we were going through all of my little random stickers, the smaller stickers I think I'm going to put in these 2 books. And hopefully 2 will be enough. Otherwise, Elizabeth, I'll be reordering some more. I'm going to move to these ones. And then the medium size book I will probably use specifically for the sheets that fit in here. So maybe like some scripts that might be too small or too big for any of the other albums. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. But what I started to do, because I was getting kind of out of control, so I have 3 of these. I want to use this as my new kind of weekly kit system. And here's what I thought I would do. There are, I think, 20 pages in this book, but each page has 2 sides. So for example, this was my January monthly kit. And then on the other side of it, I was able to slip the January monthly for my budget. And then what I have in here is I started putting in like the weeklies. So they're not in here right now because week 1 and 2 of January are currently in my actual planner. So I have a vinyl page protector at the back of my book, and so I always put my current week sticker. So what I will do is I'll put week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 in here, and then this one here, this is a February monthly for my planner. Then I have my budget, then I have my social media, and then I have each week in February. So you can see I already started ordering my kits and planning things out. And so what I thought I would do is I would put 4 months in each book. So if I take the pages, that will give me 10 slots where I could fill in stickers. And so I will go ahead and I think what I'll do is I'll make a tab for each month, like I did my other books, and then divide these up for each of the months. So that's what I want to do with my weekly kits. Now, what I'm not sure that I want to do is I need to consolidate these down. So like looking at these kits here, so like this is a kit that I used in January of last year. I kind of hate the idea of breaking these up and sticking them in my reusable sticker book. One, because there's washi here. This is beautiful washi that can be used, and it won't fit, right? Like there's a whole sheet here on this one that I didn't use, and I kind of want to keep kits together so that I can reuse them. Like this is a whole nother kit that I can use, because I used to buy, I don't buy as many sheets of stickers anymore, but I've kind of gotten a really good handle on just exactly how much I need. But like this can be a whole nother kit for next January even. So I think what I'm going to do is, what I thought I'd do is, so like this is from July, and what I did was I just removed the backing, like this stuff here. I took this off, and then I used this as a reusable, you know, backing, and started putting all the leftover stuff on here. So like all of these, this is basically 2 sheets that I consolidated onto 1 sheet. And so I have all of these scripts that I can use, and it's still kind of kept together with the kit. So I don't know, friends, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Like, so for example, this sheet here, if I take this up, I can fit maybe these little clip arts on here and kind of consolidate it down. Let me just cut this. So now I can kind of move these things around, and maybe I put all of these little clip arts on here, and then I can basically kind of build together from the scraps a whole nother week's worth of stickers to do another plan with me in the future. Okay, so I put all of these onto here. So these all go with that kit. This is a full sheet here. I'll leave that full sheet here. This is basically a full sheet. This one here, so I'll leave that. But like, I don't know, friends. Let me know your thoughts. It's kind of crazy. I could probably consolidate these down, some of this down too, onto this sheet if I take that backing off. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to take some time. I'm going to create all of my new tabs for my new albums, and then I will go through and consolidate some of these down, and we'll come back and look at how I've reorganized them in the next episode. All right, friends, I think that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can catch future content on my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.